Okay, so I'm going to try color blocking. Now, I'm not doing this live because I don't want you guys to see if I fail. So, everybody's in bed. And I want to kind of do like a triangle like this. So, I'm going to use Melon Crush, or no, Melon Crawl, sorry, from Hot Mess Mamas. I'm going to pour it on the spot that I did not tape. You could also tap it, which would probably use less. Let that dry. And then I'm going to do it again as soon as it dries. I've just never been into color blocking much. Sorry, I'm being so quiet. My wife is sleeping. Tap it on. I kind of like to let the pile sit there for a second so that it soaks up all the liquid. Now, I'm going to make sure that's super dry. In fact, I might activate it real fast. Just to make it so it's hard. We'll see when clean my brush. These are my cheapo liquids. We take the, see, that's not working. Okay. Okay, that worked a little bit. This one's not being. Okay, there we go, triangle. Now, I'm going to activate that again so that it's super hard. Look, a little Christmas tree. And I'm going to take base and go, actually, no, I'm not. I'm going to take my file and I'm going to make sure my edges are super clean. Because I saw this. I like to get to the point videos, so I'm not waiting for it to dry. That's probably why it's being silly, but it's not too bad. Well, that's some smooth tip, girl. Go Lex. Okay, now I'm going to carefully do the rest of my swatch, but go around my triangle, close as I can, but not quite touching it, because I don't care about that part yet. And I'm going to take this. This is called Queen of Hearts, but it's really chunky, so I'm going to stir it just a little bit so it's not so much on the top until I'm ready for it. I'm going to just... that's pretty. Okay. Let that dry. And this coat, I'm going to go closer to the triangle. And I'm going to tap Queen of Hearts on, because then it gets the little stuff in there. Okay. Okay. Now I'm going to go right in here. Right in here. This time I'm going to stir it, but not as much. Look at that. Now press them down. That way they don't stick up when you put your clear on them. See that? Okay. Now, we're going to activate it again. Let it all go in there. If you don't want that many chunks, you can totally take some off, but I think that looks kind of cool like that. Now, let that dry while I get my clear. You can hear it. See, that one's dry? Not dry. Dry? Not dry. Okay, that looks good. Now I'm gonna do a kind of a just a go over like so, and I'm going to go like this and scoop and let it sit there for a second and then tap it and let it soak in before I brush it off. So at this point, you can either clean up your edges, which if this was my nail, obviously I wouldn't be doing that because that would hurt. But since it's a swatch, I can do what I want. So now I will activate it again. And you guys probably think I'm super boring because I'm being quiet, but I'm being respectful, okay? Stop. So you get a high pitch when it's dry. Be like glass. Now I'm going to take my buffer, the rough side first. Buff, buff, buff. I meant file, not buffer. Oh my god. I need sleep. Okay, looks like shit. Good job. Then I'll take my buffer, and if this was my nail, I'd hold it like this. Just do this. Making sure I got around all the edges really good. And if you see, I kind of got that glitter a little bit, and that's okay. I mean, if you hate it, that's different, but see how it's even? So I have to make sure I use my smooth side to get all that white, that bubbles, and clear out. Okay, now, you see it looks like crap still. So at this point, if it was my nails, I would do alcohol swipe, and then I would activate it again. I let it soak pores that I could have missed or something. Look, we did it. It's really, really pretty. That would be really cool, but this way. Like that. That's a gigantic fingernail. But hey, we did it. We can do this together.